In their second day of talks, the U.S. and China addressed the trade gap, the U.S. budget deficits, and the strength of the American dollar.
China is starting to diversify, and they're putting their money not just, it could be in world currencies. I'll have this problem because I think world currencies are going into European countries are going into deficit spending, having their own stimulus.
President Obama opened the first meeting of the U.S.-China Strategic and Economic Dialogue on Monday by urging that the two countries share a responsibility for the 21st century.
And the best way to foster the innovation that can increase our security and prosperity is to keep our markets open to new ideas, new exchanges, and new sources of energy.
Beijing is the largest single investor in U.S. Treasury bonds. The $1.5 trillion investment means that China is crucial to President Obama's efforts to boost the U.S. economy through deficit spending, although Chinese officials have expressed worry that the value of their holdings will fall if the U.S. deficit is not brought under control.
A bigger question for China is, if they lose the U.S., if things in the economy still stay bad, if they lose the U.S. consumer market, because they don't, they have a glut of savings, but they don't have their own, market to buy their own goods.
For the U.S., which holds a 9.5% unemployment rate and climbing, the objective is to get more Americans working again.
GDP, the overall measure of national income, fell by more than 6% in the fourth quarter of 2008. It was the largest fall since the early 1980s.
Outside of the economy, talks are also addressing environmental concerns and how best to deal with North Korea, which has just recently expressed interest in working with the United States.
Fascist China! Fascist China!
Outside of the White House, demonstrators protested China's treatment of Uyghur nationalists, which the government there has labeled them as terrorists. Demonstrators demanded an end to their repression, but it's the economy that will affect the immediate relationship between the U.S. and China. The Obama administration is giving China much-deserved attention. As far as the economy is concerned, China is poised to overtake Japan as the world's second-largest economy behind the United States. President Obama plans to visit China later on this year. For Press TV, Colin Campbell, The White House.